I am back and with some more State of Decay 2, and we're back with some more of the Whisperers. We're on episode 48, and continuing on as always, we're in a new rotation at the minute. We just had State of Decay on the channel, not yesterday but the day before. Yeah, Fallout. Yeah, we're back with some more State of Decay. The last two episodes have been pretty good. I think we had some strong zombies with a black plague heart, weren't it? That kind of lagged down my game, but overall, weren't too bad. And then last episode, what was the... We did have a curveball last episode, but I can't remember what it was. It's been a few days since I last played. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. I think it might be still active, actually. Oh yeah, was it like thick-skinned zombies? So they were like just stronger. Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, no, the Black Plague Heart was a few episodes ago, wasn't it? I don't even remember. I don't know why. But overall, I've been enjoying the update, haven't I? Really. It's been... I don't know how everyone else been feeling about it. Like, it probably depends on what curveballs you've experienced so far, I suppose. I've not seen too many issues besides, like I said earlier, when we had the Black Plague Heart and the range was increased, and that was lagging the game out quite a bit. But I think I need to try and put a ticket through for Undead Labs to know about that, because I think that can be fixed by just making the radius of where the Black Plague Heart affects stuff is locked in, like instead of it just growing.
Hello, stranger. My name is Dr. Ursula Hoffman. I was hoping you'd be willing to discuss collaboration on a project of mine. We're a little short-handed and could use all the help we can get.
That's one thing we did as well. We've got rid of all the beds in the base. And we might get rid of the outpost bed base thing as well. The reason is because I found out that realistically beds don't really do a whole lot besides give you a small morale negative, and people do just complain. So we ended up putting this in the lounge, which is going to give us a boost to like our morale and everything anyway. And then we've got the fighting area, fighting gym. So we've got a few benefits, and realistically I should just utilise it, you know, instead of just having them there. But yeah, we've still got the thick-skinned curveball, where zombies are just a bit tougher. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah. But yeah, like that's the thing, to tackle the morale but like decrease from the no beds, so I just do other stuff.
You want me to say it? Fine. This situation maybe isn't completely hopeless.
Because yeah, look, we got one food, one bed, but realistically I could get rid of that and then add something more useful, like more ammo or something. But I'm thinking, maybe we go to the bed outpost and we just loot up around that area and utilise it. So I think that's what I need to do to make the most of it, and then we can move it. The whole plan in this series is to loot everywhere, so I might as well get as much of that idea done. doing a bloody cheat code. Maybe I don't need Molotovs actually. Don't think I do. I think I'm good on my own. Even though a bit more help would be good. We'll see who's about. If someone's good.
How's it going? What? Take care now. Always glad to see you.
Hey, stranger. Hey.
How about you?
I have some chores to do. Want to come with me?
After you.
That's the thing, a lot of my whisperers kind of need a little bit of training as well, so taking them out as a team, I think levels them up when they're fighting. It's just a lot more babysitting, if anything, isn't it? Bloater.
We've got a horde in the area.
But that's one thing. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and he kind of hops on State of Decay every so often. I think he finds it hard, to be fair, because I play it a lot. Really a lot, don't I? But I was talking to my mate about this update, letting him know about it and how he should hop on and stuff. And he was like, he doesn't like how, like, State of Decay is somewhat not built for returning players in a way, because I say you haven't played State of Decay in a couple of months or even like over a year, come into this game, there's so much that's changed and been tweaked and added and removed and all that. Like, it's changed so much in a year, let alone 4 or 5 years it's been out. And he was saying how, like, he just finds it hard getting in and kind of picking right where he left off, and he doesn't like having to start a brand new community. And sure he doesn't, but like, if you look at something like Curveball update, say you logged into State of Decay after a couple months, and you never heard about the Curveball update or even the Infestation update or anything like that, there's really not a whole lot of hints at what it is or what it's about. I'd say one thing with the update is that with a lot of these updates is the tutorials around it aren't that good. They might do a pop-up of how to play, but realistically they don't do it within the game, which, sure, people who play State of Decay all the time, they don't really need that. And like, no one wants that pestering, but say you're a player who returns every so often, but isn't really in the loop like I am, or a lot of people, where they try and watch as many of the Undead Lab streams as they can. For them to play and hop back into State of Decay after a while is, I get why he doesn't like what's changed or why it's changing and stuff like that, because they might have either been happy before, or they might have had State of Decay where they just want to hop in and continue right where they left off, but in a way they can't because it's so drastically changed. And I think that's where, like, a lot of these updates, ever since Plague Territory, has kind of tripped up on itself, because there's no way to revert or turn these things off if you wanted to. Like, for me, like, what if you wanted to play through the game and be able to put an outpost wherever you want? What if you wanted that?
I think that's all
You
I'm
can
going
never
to
go
find
back
here.
to that experience besides, well, Heartland, which is, if you ever play Heartland, that is the closest you've got to the original State of Decay experience. Because there's no plague territory in that. There's no, there's no infestation. Update, or I don't think the curveball's in that. I don't think it is. Shouldn't be. But yeah, that's one thing that I'd say I completely get when people kind of. It's very easy to get turned off by a game like State of Decay. And it's like that with a lot of other games, like COD or something, like live service games. Unless you're in the loop 24/7, coming back to a game is going to be quite hard, and you'll have to relearn everything while everyone is. Well, a lot of people are still going to be in the loop because you play it all the time or something.
Hey folks, time to give your neighbor a hand. Or two.
But like the best thing about State of Decay, when it does kind of wrap up, whenever it does, I think it would be wise for Undead Labs to kind of implement an update that kind of highlights a lot of the new features that returning players might not have ever seen before. I think they are missing an audience where like people come in and they just completely get turned off by it. Because like say people watching my videos around the release of
No more
Curveball
creepers.
update a few months
We're
ago.
good to go.
That was pre-update. So say you're watching it and you're someone who's outside of the loop and everything, and you might be looking in and saying, "Oh, I quite like that game. I might try it," but they've not seen the curveball or how the infestation, especially with me right now, like the infestation stuff. I haven't really seen or interacted with it too much because I'm on a weird build, like weird choose your own apocalypse build of it.
It looks like this place is cleared out.
So I've not really got a massive threat of infestations waking up and everything.
I see some undead. Shot. Zombie coming in.
I'm not seeing any more of them. This is quite a load I'm carrying.
Wow, some good stuff here.
No room for that.
That's what she said. But I think, yeah, definitely, either when they finish supporting this game, or even before, I think they need to find a way
What's
to allow people to ease into certain features. Whether it makes the
Sorry,
game
can't
easier or
carry
not,
that.
like personally, I feel like choose your own apocalypse kind of deters people from experimenting because like
What's up?
let's say you want a game where you put the difficulty down to green zone and then you put everything up to lethal. Well, actually that might be kind of a fun one. But say you did something like that. There's not really a reward to that experimentation of it, or having a reason to. Because like no matter what you do, it's practically a green zone difficulty. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling.
I'm a little full at the moment.
Yeah, I think Undead Labs needs to know about that sort of player. Because that's a player that's going to get turned off instantly when they load in after a while.
Like these
If they don't know much. Which you can't help it, I guess. Like, and if it's not a player that's going to stick around for too long, the chances are they're not going to return that often anyway, but...
What's up?
Yeah, I don't know. Come on, give me your shite.
Something on your mind?
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
Materials. Could do that. Well, let's try and loot these 3 houses here. Maybe 4. And then we'll call it. Isn't that a
Got a
screamer?
feral here.
I swear that was a screamer. Got no influence for that. But yeah, I want to say I'm sorry for, well, not yesterday, but the day before's Fallout 4 video, and not tomorrow, but the day after's. They're quite long episodes because we did some main story stuff. I weren't going to do it in the next episode on the channel, but I ended up getting caught in the trap of doing more with Valentine.
There's not really
going
anything
after,
else to find here.
What's his name? Kellogg, is it? Actually, this is the girl that's close combat. I should take her thing off. Should put the weapon away.
Hey, I suppose it could be worse.
Hey, fuel is good.
This is going to be a good day.
Hey, stranger. Pardon the interruption, but I've got an offer you might want to hear. Let's meet up.
Should probably check the Wandering Trader. He might have some
There's
good
not
stuff.
really anything else to find here.
I've got a lot to trade. You could
What do you
say.
need?
No more creepers. We're good to go.
zombie's a plague carrier.
That's one thing I noticed the other day. I've got like 200 plus videos of Decay on the channel. I think, well, no, I think it might be even more. I think it's like 240 something for the Walking Dead communities. 240, I think. Which is crazy. That's a lot of time in Decay. A lot of time. You
They must have heard
can't.
that.
You stupid motherfucker.
What do you need?
Oh, don't get out. I need. Help me. What are you doing? I couldn't dodge them for some reason. Thanks for help. You stupid.
What do you need?
Some help? Oh.
That's a lot of stuff.
Only 6 slots. I would have took that, but honestly, one, I don't need to.
I still hear them shambling about.
No, I just don't need it. It's a lot of effort to run there and back. There's abandoned supply crate.
I think that's all I'm going to find here.
Sounds like another survivor couldn't make it over there safely. When I can, I'm gonna ping the location over to. We could always use more food. Thanks for the info. There's an abandoned supply crate somewhere at Jurassic Junction. Okay.
What's up? I'm already full up. Wish I had space for that. Not gonna fit.
I don't think I need that really anyway, but I should really collect it. Especially if I've got the outpost. The whole point of it.
I have to slow down.
I found the precise location. That might be worth doing. Could go do that. It might be. Because I'm looting up, and I. If I have time to... I want to get that last bit. I can't avoid it. The stuff that... You know what? We'll be back. We'll come back. So last time we had like a looty sort of curveball. I missed it completely. And the risk is going to help them out
Something
with
on
the
your mind?
loot they have. Is going to cause... Me going up that way to help them is more than likely going to cause... Oh, go check it. It's not even that far. It depends on what's there, though. It could be jugs, it could be anything. I don't know.
You said you'd take care of it. Any updates?
Maybe if we have time, but...
I got a screamer. Anyone got earplugs?
We'll go back, because there was that watchtower, weren't there, with loot. Ideally, I don't want to miss too much.
I found some useful things while I was out.
We need to do this before it gets dark, anyway. The chances are going up to that community anyway is going to cause the game to crash. I'll best avoid it. Really, I should add a rule where, like, if a vehicle dies, it's completely dead. Now that would be a good video. Well, challenge. For a playthrough. Where I can't use a repair kit on a vehicle. Only if it's already dead. Like, say there's like a destroyed vehicle somewhere, then I could repair it. But then if it gets destroyed again, then you can't do it with it. That might be kind of fun. It's not that much. Is that it? Don't tell me that was it. Bruh. Maybe it's inside the house as well. Luring zombies. What did we even get? We got coffee. Meh. That surely ain't it, but... Screamers are going on. I think I got it. I thought they'd want me to, like, have the loot. Hold down the loot button or something, but... You legit just cracked it open instantly and you had it. Unless I'm missing something. I think I got it. Jurassic Junction, why not? Ah. I would go help them. I suppose we could. But it's been a while. They might end up saying, no, we don't want your help anymore. The thing is, I've got to go round. Like, there's a good chance the game might crash. Because we are going past the warehouse. I'm going to try and go round it, maybe. We might be lucky. That's the thing, that's one update I want. I want them to be able to kind of provide some TLC to this, man. Like, it'd be nice to be able to not worry about crashing. Because it is by far the worst. Like, the other maps don't even... I don't think the game has crashed. I don't remember it as often as this map at all. I get it in some cases with this map because of how big it is, but and how much detail there's involved, but it does get in the way a little bit. Why do I always park there when else?
Don't just stand out there in the cold. Get your ass in here. You might be okay after all. See you soon, I hope. Congrats. You're still alive. Hey, a friendly face.
No, I'll buy that. And then we sell that. Oh, I like that. I can't, I'll be burning through my ammo like nothing. I would love to like be able to, like, there'd be a bit more of a reason to do a full auto weapon, but it's just not that worth it when you look at it.
See that? We've got a friend close by.
And we'll head back to Marshall. Oh, that was normal. Go around. I think my follower has some fuel. I think we're good just going straight to the watch point and then getting that other stuff we missed. Now where am I? I'm back. Can't make it up. I'm gonna check my audio. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I must have got too close to the warehouse and not realised. Classic. It's like, it shouldn't be like that at all. Like, there's something so wrong with it. I get it with them, why it would be this map out of any of them, but I'd rather just not have like the warehouse area if that's if that is what people think it is. I'd rather just have that bit cut out somehow, like it just been burnt down for some reason. Because it's like, and the thing is, there's a lot of story stuff related to it as well. Like Cleo drops are there, I think. It's just a shame. So if anything, you don't really need it because, well, you have like the top of the map that is kind of completely revamped, and then near the beginning of the game up here, like that's all new,
My
a
name
lot
is
of it.
Dr. Ursula Hoffman. I was hoping you'd be willing to discuss collaboration on a project of mine.
Get off.
We're a little short-handed and could use all the help we can get.
What are you doing?
Something on your mind?
Where were we? Yeah, I suppose I am near the warehouse. Unless I mean this warehouse, but shouldn't be.
Wonderful.
Wow. Thank you, whoever that was. There's a lot of loot there. Well, we should do that at some point. Do what we're doing with this bed outpost. We do it with every outpost would be the best way to do it, I think. If I want to get a lot of the map looted up, but that is probably the best way. The only problem is like when you break down an outpost, you gotta rebuild it. Well, to the levels, I think you do. That's the thing, if anything, they should make it so that, I don't know whether it does, like, say you break something down and then you have it rebuilt somewhere else. If it isn't going to be the same level as the one that you just dismantled, my idea would be, how cool would it be if depending on how much materials you got, if you could upgrade it straight to that level 2 facility, but it would take a lot longer, maybe. Like, say you're in an existing community, you just move maps and then you're building stuff up. But you know that you can go to... You know you've got enough stuff for level 2 infirmary, or 3 even. What if the game gave you the option to upgrade straight to that, but it takes longer for it to be installed? Something like that would be kind of neat. Because then that would provide you a little bit more...
What do you need?
Organisation and prepping and planning on what is going to be worth it and not.
Sorry, can't carry that.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a cool idea. Just for base building, anyway. I think, if anything, it would be a good option to have a way to look at the facilities that aren't installed. So, like,
There's a bloater nearby.
have an option where you can look through other stuff and say, actually, maybe I want that instead. Because realistically, you can't look at other facilities until you dismantle one, which is kind of stupid.
People ask me if Red Talon has a plan for rebuilding the rest of the world.
Hang on, that was lootable earlier.
Folks. One problem at a time.
Tell me that weren't lootable earlier. I think it was this one.
Hold up.
At least it's not nothing.
I remember when Decay first came out. The bridge fort. I remember
Seems empty here.
that
That's
having a
shame.
horrible glitch where your characters wouldn't use the ladders and they just keep falling and hurting themselves badly. I think it even led to me dying. Like, probably one of my first ever deaths was related to it. I remember my first death getting ripped in half by a juggernaut. And that was standard mode back in the day. But that, I think that was when I was like not used to the game or how juggernauts worked. I think when State Decay 2 kit first came out, I was playing it like State Decay 1. Definitely. But yeah, it was a good game. I did like State Decay when it first came out was alright. Like, I've got 2 streams on my channel from Mixer that were like really early days of State Decay 2. Back in the old day with the old HUD and everything. And I have to say, if you've ever seen the HUD for State Decay when it first came out, I don't know whether it's just because I haven't seen it in a while, it doesn't look that bad. It was like, it was just very orange and black. Orange / grey, I think it more or less was, but it didn't have like this wooden grain to it all. But yeah, that's proper throwback. It's on the chat. It's in the Return to State Decay playlist somewhere. But that was a good time. State of Decay weren't bad when it came out, but definitely had its issues. It was definitely in game preview, if anything, but it weren't marketed like that. But it's come a long way though. This is definitely one of the best zombie games out there. Well, for me anyway, it's probably the best. Like, even though I like games like Dying Light and stuff is great. Dying Light 2 though, I've just seen a recent update they did where they've added like currency, like what like Assassin's Creed and that does, which I don't really like anyway, and I try not to put money into it. But they put like a monetization system into it to buy skins, which is fair enough if you want to do that. But the problem is, it's your typical kind of greedy monetization system where there's an item and it's like 500. Like it's like 500 or something, or 1,000. Yeah, it's like 500, say. But they sell things for like, it'd be like 550 or 450. I can't remember what it was actually like, but what the video I saw it was about. But it was like 450 for like the skin. But the packs that they were selling were like, no, I don't know. I'm kind of blanking on how they're doing it. But it's like when they're selling, it's like 550 credits, say, but the skin is like 500. So you got like 50 spare, and it's like you're not gonna get nothing for that. Or it's like a really big skin where it's like it's like 900 or something, but then you have to pretty much buy either two 500 credit packs, 550 credit packs, or it's like the 1200 pack or something, and they're like 15-20 quid. And it's like, it's kind of bad. Like, you need to look it up if anything, because I ain't played it, Dying Light 2, but I watched videos on the monetization system they've added, and people aren't happy. People have boycotted it and gave it bad reviews and everything. Which is right, like, they definitely deserve it. Because, like, Dying Light, I can't remember the studio. They were the studio that was, like, a pioneer for, like, making good content. Promising a lot of well, not promising a lot of stuff, but delivering on promising. Not so much overselling the game, but, like, just promising, like, free updates, good quality updates, and almost State of Decay level, really. But they were charging for stuff, but it was in a way that people would want to support it. It's like Dying Light 1, where they were just releasing skins for free, but then you had these really brilliant expansions and stuff for the game that people wanted to buy. And they've completely lost that with Dying Light 2. Like, for me, Dying Light 2, like, it hasn't really drawn my attention ever since they announced it. Like, even with all the choices that they said that were going to be in the game and everything like that, it weren't even my somewhat idea for Dying Light 2. Like, for me, Dying Light 2 should have been just Dying Light 1, but even scarier, you know? Dying Light 1 was awesome. That was another series I started and never finished. There's so many games I want to play, but I've just not got the time or an even good schedule to be able to get it done. I should probably think about a game to play after State of Decay's this map rotation.
That was fun.
Because the thing is, I'm probably gonna play through this map rotation, and then just before we move maps, well, probably after we kill all the plague arts, and I feel like, yeah, we're gonna move maps soon. I'll probably do what I did before this series, this part of the series, where before this series we were playing through Saints Row, and I know that I said I was gonna go through Saints Row 2 after this, but maybe I should do something else. I don't know. Like, Saints Row 2 would be a good one, because Saints Row 2 is a good game. I think I mentioned Grand Theft Auto 5 just because it's the 10-year anniversary. That would be a good one. Well, just over 10 years, isn't it? By the time I get around to that, maybe. But maybe I should do something else. Like, maybe I was talking about the Outer Worlds in Fallout, but I don't think Fallout and the Outer Worlds is kind of a good idea. But I don't know.
What do you need?
We could do anything, really. I'd be up for anything. Or we could just easily go get straight into State of Decay, but honestly, I think State of Decay for me has definitely been better when State of Decay has definitely been good for me when I slowly
If we can
well,
keep going
when
like
I
we
have like a
been,
break,
I think we'll be all right.
when I have a break after a while, you know. Actually, I'm thinking maybe we should move the outpost before we go, so we have no more beds. Or maybe we leave it for next time and get something like this. Like, that would be a good outpost. Or an outpost up here would be good. Base of operations up here. I kind of have a base of operations with that one. Yeah, I'll have to think about it.
What's up? See you soon.
Like, who needs a bit of TLC? Cooking. Cuisine, nutrition.
It's getting a little too cramped around here. People are on edge.
We're actually alright. Yeah, let's have a look at our new lounge. Wow. But we could add board games. That would increase our morale even more, I think. Is there anything here? I don't think there is. besides that, but you don't need power. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. And then we'll be back next episode with some more State of Decay. We'll probably move... I'll get rid of the last bed outpost and then move it somewhere you're more useful. And yeah, maybe we'll do more of that kind of looting. I think that would definitely help with the idea of looting as much on the map as possible, where we use an outpost and just loot everything around it and then move the outpost if needed. But yeah, overall, good, decent episode for today. But I think for today, we'll leave State of Decay 2 here. There'll be some more relatively soon, but if anything, not tomorrow, but the day after will be Fallout. But not yesterday, but the day before would have been some more Fallout. So there's stuff on the channel. Any random full Let's Plays are going up as always. And yeah, there'll be some more State of Decay 2 with some more of the curveball update. And yeah, we'll keep smashing through Trumball Valley. But for today, as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.